7 steps to teach your dog to speak and be quiet. Some dogs are naturally more noisy than others, but a good way to gain some control over barking is by teaching your dog to speak and then be quiet. Dogs bark to release stress and tension, and some can't help but bark at passers-by, strangers, or visitors to the home. Barking is a natural behavior for dogs, but wouldn't it be great to stay quiet and have some relief from your pup's constant commentary? In this video, we'll take a look at the 7 steps to teach your dog to speak and be quiet. Before we get started, please help us out by subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to ring that bell to see our frequently posted content. First, we'll look at the 3 steps to speaking and then the 4 steps to being quiet. Then we'll finish up with some bonus tips. Part 1. Teaching your dog to speak. Step 1. Find something that makes your dog bark. This could be a recording of another dog barking, or a siren, or it could be you knocking the door or barking and howling yourself. Experiment until you find something that's guaranteed to make your dog bark. Step 2. Give your dog a cue. This could be speak or bark. Say the cue and then follow up 1 second later with the sound you've chosen to make your dog bark. Step 3. When your dog barks, give him lots of praise and a treat. Most dogs are surprised to be praised for barking, so you'll definitely have their attention. Practice these steps several times a day in short sessions. Once your dog has mastered barking on command, it's time for the next 4 steps to learn how to be quiet. Now that we've learned how to get our dogs to bark on command, it's time to learn how to get them to be quiet. Part 2. Teaching your dog to be quiet. Step 1. Give the speak cue and play the sound that makes your dog bark. Let the dog bark a few times. Step 2. In a calm tone, give the cue quiet, shush, or hush, and offer the dog a higher value treat than they had before. The aim is for the dog to stop barking in order to investigate the treat. Step 3. When the dog stops barking, praise them and reward them with the treat. Step 4. Once your dog has learned to be quiet, then practice and repeat to reinforce the behavior. Bonus tips. Eventually, you can phase out the reward treats, but it's good practice to randomly treat your dog so that they stay interested. Once your dog has learned to be quiet, offer them something to channel their energy, such as a dog puzzle, a chew, or other commands. For example, you could ask them to sit or lie down once they've stopped barking so they aren't tempted to continue. Alternatively, you could play fetch or tug of war with them so they burn off that barking energy. If your dog is a quick learner and you want to make the commands more difficult, then add in distractions such as someone knocking on the door. As always with dog training, keep sessions short and upbeat, and remember to have patience. For some dogs, it can take weeks to learn new commands. Finally, remember that some puppies are too young to bark, so the speak command can only be taught to dogs that are old enough. Well, that's it. We hope you enjoyed our video on the 7 steps to teach your dog to speak and be quiet. Happy training!
Be sure to subscribe and paw that thumbs up button. Then go ahead and check out some of our other videos or fun activities on our website. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.